What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Collegiate Football Legion, where we talk about everything college football, especially HBCU football. Now, today we're going to be talking about Joshua Rice, the 6'3", 200-pound receiver out of Santa Ana College. That is a JUCO, for those of you who don't know. He's out of the class of 2020. And man, when I finish telling y'all about this kid, by the end of the video, y'all not only are going to see that he is a great player, but man, he's battled through some adversity. And he is the definition of character. He is the definition of work ethic. He is the definition of just being an overall great person. I'm really excited for this kid. Bethune Cookman, because that's where he's committed to. Bethune Cookman, y'all got y'all a good one for real. I can't wait to see what this kid does in the fall. Like I said before, man, he's just an overall great guy. Let's get into it. All right. Now, as far as the scholarship offers go, he had UMass, East Central University, Western New Mexico, Bethune Cookman, of course, Valpo, and Mississippi Valley State. Now, as far as his career total reception, he played in his 17 career games. He had 70 catches, 1,120 yards, and 17 touchdowns. Now, he did an interview with Gator Sports Wire, hosted by Joseph Gator. And here's some of the things that he said when doing that interview. Joseph Gator asked him what was his untold story, to which he replied, "My untold story is throughout high school, I was very much injury prone. All 4 years, this kid had a broken ankle, a strained back, a broken shoulder. In his senior year, he broke his thumb in half during a scrimmage, which caused him to miss his whole senior season. So as far as recruiting goes, he didn't get a lot of it in high school. So that caused him to walk on to Sacramento College. And it didn't go well there. And this is according to him. He said it didn't go well there. He didn't give an explanation as to why. He didn't even allude to an explanation. All he said was it didn't go well there. So he left. And his biggest fear was going to a JUCO college. He didn't want to do it, but he realized that he had to. He had to humble himself, and he had to make it happen if he wanted to continue playing football. So what did he do? He gets on the phone. He calls Coach Adam Nyson. I hope I'm pronouncing his last name right. Adam Nyson of Santa Ana College, and he asked him for a chance. And he got it. When he showed up on campus, though, the adversity still continued. Okay? Because he broke his collarbone in spring ball. Right out of the gate, he broke his collarbone in spring ball. After that, he tore his hamstring in the fall of his freshman year. All throughout this kid's football career, he's been hurt constantly. And what does he do? He has so much resilience. He has so much resiliency that he just keeps going. He keeps pushing through all of it. Because when he's on the field, he's healthy. When he's healthy, he produces. He produces. He gives you those numbers, right? Now, when asked what motivated him to keep going, here's what I love that he said. He spent many nights crying, asking God why him, and what should he do. And, ultimately he came to the decision that he just needed to keep playing football. And that earned him All-American by the end of the year. By the end of his JUCO college career, he was All-American. If that ain't a great story, I don't know what is. But here's what motivated him. He said his mom. He said seeing her determination and the drive throughout the hardships that they both face motivated him to keep going. It showed him that persistence and patience can take you a long way. You gotta love that kid's attitude. If I'm a coach, that's the type of player I want for my team. I wouldn't hesitate to sign him. It goes without saying. I know this isn't just a feel-good story. I need y'all to understand that this kid is talented. Most likely you're seeing the video now, his highlights now. This kid is very talented. And even with only 17 career games, he has minutes and minutes of film that shows you when he's healthy and he's available for his team, he is a beast. With that being said, y'all, I really do hope this kid can remain healthy for Bethune Cookman. I hope that those injuries are no longer a part of his story, because just listening to his story, man, he really deserves it. What I found interesting though, he was originally committed to Jackson State University. Yeah, nah, he was originally committed there, and he switched it. Nobody talked about it. Nobody said anything. He was originally committed to Jackson State University. He said, when asked what led him to Jackson State, he mentioned that he just loved the vibe off top, and that was the difference maker. So I wonder what went into him deciding to flip commitments like that. I really do, because he doesn't touch on it. Now, it is also important to say, I'm gonna show y'all the video. It should be right here. This was the video posted on June 2nd, I believe. Yeah, this was the video that he posted on June 2nd, and this is how it's going so far since his recovery from his last injury, being a torn hamstring. From the looks of that video, he's doing well. He's doing well. It's not bothering him anymore. He's coming along nicely. So big ups to him. That's a great thing. And I also want to point out that he is a liberal arts major, but he plans on going back to school to get his psychology degree because he intends on being a child psychologist. Oh, this kid, man, he just continues to impress me. Now, just from a football side of things, this guy is a deep threat. This guy is a jump ball guy, okay? He kind of reminds me of a Darwin Adams. Y'all remember Darwin Adams at Auburn? They called him Smooth for a reason. His nickname was Smooth because everything he did was smooth. His route running, his catching, everything was smooth. That's who he kind of reminds me of, a Darwin Adams, maybe Sidney Rice kind of guy, okay? And that's not bad to have for any team. So definitely y'all should be excited about that, Bethune Cookman fans. Overall, the SWAC, man, the SWAC is just so loaded with talent. This is gonna make this fall epic. I'm predicting that this fall is gonna be epic. Well, I'm not predicting that. Everybody thinks that this fall is gonna be epic, man. And I'm glad that we're like less than a month away from the season, because I cannot wait to catch these games, the ones that I don't have to work during, and just see how this season plays out. I think it's gonna be a lot of surprises because of the talent that has amassed in the SWAC. And poor MEAC, Lord, I feel so sorry for y'all, man. Y'all got to do something. Y'all got to do something. The SWAC is just overrun with talent. MEAC, do something, please. I want to see a good game. Whoever makes it to the Celebration Bowl, I want to see a really good game, all right? Hopefully it's State. Hopefully it's the home team. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the Bulldogs. But, yeah, that's all I have on this kid, man. Overall, great kid. Came back from so much adversity, and you're happy to see that he's still out here doing the thing, and he's thriving, and he's finally getting the attention that he deserves. So, y'all, if y'all want to see more highlights on him, you can look it up yourself, or I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna come up with a fire highlight tape of him, because like, I'll provide y'all with the highlights as I say, but it might not be as good quality as you would like sometimes. But off script, be on it. Cut day, most definitely be on it. All right, he is the best. To me, he is the best when it comes to the highlight game. So y'all definitely, if he decides to make one, just be on the lookout for that. All right, because it's gonna be fire. But thank y'all, man. If y'all made it to the end of the video, Collegiate Football Legion, I am out. Peace.